back in our lovely Wavy Plus studio. Yeah, there's a camera there. Did you know that? Huh? What? Yeah. Well, what's the 10 count? I'm Jeff Snyder, talking all things professional wrestling. John Eldridge here as well. Hey, we did the supers right today.
Yeah.
So
first time in 10 count history.
Guess what we're talking about? We don't have really anything to talk about, like currently in wrestling, and BCW doesn't have a show till the 7th, which we'll promote at the end.
Yeah.
But we're going to talk about wrestlers who act. Now, wrestling, it is acting, right?
Mm-hmm.
You'd think a lot of these guys and gals would take to it very well, coming from wrestling into movies. Sometimes they're not really good at that. Other times they're great. And in some cases, maybe some of the best actors in Hollywood, at least the highest paid.
Right.
So let's start things off with an actor, a guy who has made a name for himself over the last decade plus outside of the ring. We're talking about the Animal, Dave Bautista. Dave Bautista has become one of the best players in Hollywood over the last decade. So his big break came. There were two big breaks he really had in the mid 2010s after he stepped away from the ring, or full time from the ring.
Right.
The first one, Drax the Destroyer.
Oh, yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Man.
Some people's favorite Marvel character.
I mean, yeah, he's killed that role. He made people care about that character. Like, he made people care about the Guardians, period, right when that movie came out. I mean, the whole movie was great, but, I mean, he was a big part of that.
Yeah, that movie's awesome. That's back when Marvel was, like, really, like, kind of building towards Civil War and Infinity War and Endgame, and that's when Marvel was peak Marvel. And now, hopefully, they recapture that with Doomsday, but...
Well, we'll see.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know, Jim.
I don't know, Jim.
I don't know. I think Marvel's kind of...
But yeah, Batista's a guy kind of like Patrick Mahomes.
I like Patrick Mahomes.
Oh.
Let me tell you. No, he is like Patrick Mahomes. No, he's a
for the wrestlers to actor pipeline. He, like we were talking about yesterday, he's head and shoulders above everyone else.
Yeah, it's not just the fact that, because like when you watch other wrestlers in movies, like, oh yeah, that's a wrestler. I forget about Dave Bautista's wrestling career when I see him in a movie.
Yeah, no.
Another movie, he was a Bond villain. He was a Spectre.
Right. Yep. He was in Blade Runner 2049, had a really small role, but a really good role.
Also in both the Dune movies, the new Dune movies.
Yep.
So he, and just other stuff that
Knock
he's...
at the Cabin. Trent has been in plenty of comedies that he's actually been pretty good in, all things considered. Yeah, he's, I mean, for the wrestler, going into acting that never really had, any prior training in it, to my knowledge.
No.
It's been phenomenal.
Well, and you remember, Dave was in his mid-30s when he started wrestling.
Right.
He made it... I don't think he came to the WWE main roster until he was 33, 34 years old.
Right.
And that was in the early 2000s. He's almost 60 now.
Yeah.
So the fact that he's had the second career at such a late age, it's kind of inspiring in a way, Like,
and he still looks great.
I'm around that age he started in wrestling. So...
Yeah, get in the ring.
Yeah, maybe I get in the ring. No. But it just shows that if you want to make a change, and if you want to pursue something, just go for it. You never know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? If you have the means, do it.
Look at us. Inspirational.
I know. It's a little easier to say for Dave because, he got to save his money from wrestling. But he also said he lost a lot of money from it.
Yeah. Before
he became an actor. He always said, I almost lost everything before I landed his Guardians role. He almost had to wrestle again.
Yeah.
Of course, he came back, and then Blue Tista happened, and he retired for good. So
never forget Blue Tista.
No. Next guy. Excuse me. Next guy on the list. I mean, we all know who it's going to be. Dwayne.
Yeah.
Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Dwayne the Maivia Johnson.
Yes. Dwayne Maivia Rock Johnson. Who, for a few years, was the highest grossing actor in Hollywood, meaning his movies made more money combined than any other actor.
Yep.
So his movie career started while he was still in WWE, WWF with the Scorpion King.
Yeah, and that phenomenal CGI. Lest we forget.
Yes, which was a spinoff of The Mummy.
Right.
It wasn't well received. In fact, it took Dwayne a few years to get a movie that was received, but it finally in like the 2010s, whoever his agent was, I think it was his wife or somebody. I'm not sure who his agent was. Started getting him these awesome roles.
Yeah, he had some fun roles from like 2008 to like 2012, just kind of like bouncing between action and comedy. I mean, like it wasn't anything groundbreaking or anything, but I mean, it was just kind of the type of movie that was coming out at the time. You know, like it was kind of like
those buddy comedies,
Steve Carell type movies. Yeah.
Those buddy comedies, like The Other Guys, is one that comes to mind that he was in. Of course, he jumps off a building with Samuel L. Jackson and dies.
He was in Get Hard with Steve Carell. I remember liking that one. That one was decent.
Yeah, and he's just in a lot of stuff, and now it's like he had his own TV series, Young Rock, which kind of...
I mean, it didn't involve him much.
It didn't involve him, but it was about him.
It was about him, yeah.
It was about him. He was in That 70s Show was one of the first times I think he ever acted, when they did a wrestling episode of That 70s Show. Great show, by the way. Ballers is a big one, a big TV show that was on
like
HBO.
A weird shift when it got to like 2014, 2015, where it became more... I don't know how to describe it. You know what I mean? Where it became more, you know, I'm The Rock, and this is...
Yeah, he started playing himself in a lot of movies. I think he's gotten away from that now.
I mean, only in the last year.
Well, yeah, Black Adam was a failure, and he was...
That might have been the nail in the coffin.
He was supposed to be, like, the guy for DC, and that movie just did not work out.
No.
It didn't do well at the box office. It was not well received. Kind of reset the DC universe for like the 8th time.
Yeah.
So, but now he's of course big voice of Maui and Moana. So it's not like he's starving for work. He's just in Zootopia 2.
And got nominated for the Smashing Machine.
Yeah, that was, and a lot of people
it might have been a box office failure, but I've heard people liked it. So
yeah, apparently he's gonna get some nominations for that, for his acting in that for the first time. Because he's not an award-winning actor; he's a box office hit. There's a difference.
And you know, good for him.
Yeah, and he was
not trying to hate.
He was in a Walking Tall remake, and it helped WWE had its own movie division in the 2000s. So he was in a lot of that stuff. We're going to talk about some of those movies.
Good old
too.
WWE films, man.
Yeah. Oh man, we have some to talk about later. But Dwayne, obviously the biggest name to come from wrestling, to become an actor, to go to Hollywood, and
difference between biggest and best.
Yeah, of course. Dave Bautista, the best actor in my opinion.
And Dwayne, the biggest.
And Dwayne's the biggest. The largest.
With a close second being Mr.
Yeah, we can talk about him.
Yeah.
We'll talk about John Cena. John Cena is obviously going to be acting more now.
Yeah.
As he has retired from the ring, allegedly.
And even before that, he was in the Suicide Squad remake. He was in, obviously, Peacemaker, which has been great across the 2 seasons.
Peacemaker is a massive hit for HBO Max. And
obviously, he was in the original Marine.
Yeah, he was the original Marine. And that's why he does all the fun military stuff and helps all the military people and people saluting him, even though he was never in the military. But
might as well have been.
He might as well have been. He also... There's another thing he was in that I really liked. Oh, Trainwreck. You ever seen that Amy Schumer movie, Trainwreck?
I have not, but I've heard about it.
It was really good. You know, he was the best part of the movie, I thought. LeBron was in it too. That's how I knew LeBron was a better actor than Michael Jordan. It wasn't Space Jam 2. It was Trainwreck.
Yeah, and yes, Space Jam 2 would not have showed you that.
LeBron James is a better actor and basketball player than Michael Jordan.
In your totally unbiased opinion, huh?
In my totally unbiased opinion, he's the greatest of all time, yes.
Unbiased.
Right.
Gotcha.
So
he's from Ohio, by the way.
Yes.
Just in case you didn't know.
That doesn't have anything to do with the fact he's the best basketball player ever.
Right.
And the best and better actor.
No, of course.
Than Michael Jordan.
No, just want to put that out there.
Speaking of, I guess Dennis Rodman and Karl Malone crossed over once. That was cool.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's John Cena, he's going to be in a lot more stuff.
Yeah, and he's been progressively getting better as an actor himself.
Well, he was already good.
No, he was already good. It's just he's been getting better.
I think he'll be one of the top names in Hollywood pretty soon.
Oh, yeah. I'd agree with that.
Like, you know how Pedro Pascal's and everything, Walton Goggins and everything. John Cena is probably going to get to that point eventually, to the point where we're sick of seeing him.
John Cena,
like in wrestling,
would be pretty funny.
Put him in the Fallout show. That'd be sick.
Yeah.
He was in Barbie, Seaman Barbie.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Oh, that
He
was
good
great.
in Barbie.
I love that.
Yeah.
Hi, Barbie. Oh, man.
Surfer Barbie or whatever he was. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Cena's great.
from good actor to a guy who wasn't necessarily a bad actor. He was just in horrible movies. We're talking about the late, great Hulk Hogan, the Hulkster. He started his acting career, and this is how he got noticed by WWF, by the way, in Rocky 3.
Right.
He was Thunderlips. He fought Rocky in the beginning of the movie. And that's what really catapulted him into stardom in a way. Or maybe it's the other way around. That's right. Vince McMahon Sr. didn't like that he was in Rocky 3. Fired him. He went to AWA and then came back to WWF when Vince Jr. bought it.
Right.
That's what it was. And then, of course, Hulk Hogan becomes the biggest wrestling star of the 1980s by far. Not even close second.
Yeah. No.
And in the 90s, he starts acting in films because he's still a huge name. He's a massive name. Those films included Suburban Commando.
Yep.
The Undertaker was also in that movie. Do you know that?
I forgot that until you just said it, but yeah, I remember now.
The Undertaker was in that movie, and he didn't have a speaking role, but someone dubbed a high-pitched voice over The Undertaker, which is, he would never allow that to happen today.
No.
Let's put it that way.
No.
Never would allow that to happen.
No.
Oh,
Unless Michelle McCool asked for it.
yes. Of course, they host the podcast Marking Out with Michelle McCool. Because The Undertaker's name is Mark, you see.
Right.
Yes. Mr. Nanny, another film for Hulk Hogan, and Santa with Muscles. And he's not the only person who played Santa on this list.
Oh, yeah.
There's another one.
Oh, yeah.
And it's a way better movie.
It's a way better movie.
But Hulk his movies were never well received. Here's my barometer for if you had a bad movie. If the Nostalgia Critic made an episode about your movie,
That's very, very good point. Yes. No, I'd agree
it's
with that.
probably not good. If you don't know who the Nostalgia Critic is, first of all, where have you been on the internet the last 15, 18, 19 years?
True that.
But he's a guy who reviews old bad movies from the 90s, 2000s, all that stuff, 80s, stuff he grew up with.
I liked when they tried to like do the cross promotion with that one that Zeus was in. Was that Ready to Rumble?
Yeah.
Yeah, Ready to Rumble. And then they had Zeus wrestle like an actual match, like for promotion for the event.
Hey,
I think it was in a steel cage and it was like a tag match. It was weird.
well, we can skip around here because on the list, he's number 11 on my list. This is no particular order, but I just numbered them to keep it organized. One guy who was an actor who ended up in a wrestling ring somehow became world champion and then left wrestling, obviously, because he wasn't a wrestler, but then became a deathmatch wrestler after. I'm talking about David Arquette.
Yeah.
David Arquette,
Still wrestling to this day. How
he
about that?
is. This is like his side quest hobby now.
Yeah, I love it.
That's awesome that he's embraced this. So what happened was in 1999, Vince Russo was booking WCW. We all know about Vince Russo. This probably we'll get back to
Lord
him
have mercy.
because he lives on the internet.
Yeah.
For whatever reason, they decided to book David Arquette, who was starring in this Ready to Rumble, which is a WCW tie-in film. They decided to book him to become the world champion. The big gold belt was held by David Arquette.
Yep.
Think of the names that have held the big gold belt.
That's 99 WCW for you.
Yeah. Think of the names who've held that belt. Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Bill Goldberg, Vince Russo, and David Arquette.
Yeah.
It was widely panned at the time, the movie and the move to make him champion. Everyone hated it. And 99 WCW is just vomit-inducing watching that stuff sometimes. It's just so bad. However, David Arquette later, about a decade and a half later, decided, I want to get my butt kicked. You know what? People clown me for this. I'm going to prove to them that I can do this. So he started wrestling in independent promotions, and he became a deathmatch wrestler.
They would have made a killing in WWE CW.
He would have. He absolutely would have. And the thing is, he still wrestles to this day. And, you know, this guy, he's not afraid to bleed.
Yeah.
He's not afraid to do anything. He's in his 40s, probably 50 now.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah. I think he's in his 50s. Yeah.
he just kind of the most unbelievable arc of any actor involved with wrestling because he did it in reverse.
Yeah.
Because Arquette family, big name in Hollywood, and because he doesn't have to do this, he just does it because he wants to.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Kudos to him. Yeah.
And speaking of actors with wrestlers, I wouldn't. Jungle Boy's father was Luke Perry.
Right.
He's since passed away, but Luke Perry would always be at Jungle Boy's matches until that happened. But he was a big name in Hollywood whose son became a wrestler.
Right.
And still is to this day. All right, here's another one. Here's a good one, a really good one. You ever seen the movie They Live?
Not off the top of my head. Tell me what it's about.
I'm here to kick, bleep, and chew bubble gum.
Oh,
And
that's
I'm
that
all out of
movie.
gum.
Okay. Who's in it?
That's Roddy Piper who said that.
Oh,
Roddy Piper starred in a lot of B films in the 80s.
I bet he did.
You know how Hulk Hogan started in A films? Roddy Piper started in B films.
He should have been in the A films that Hogan was in. And
Yes.
he should have won the world title like 17 times. But
Absolutely.
That's just me.
Yes. So he was in They Live. Hell Comes to Frogtown is another B movie he was in.
That's a great name.
It's a great name. Probably the most popular movie on this. Well, I shouldn't say the most popular movie. Maybe like generationally popular from the 1980s was The Princess Bride. And the biggest person in The Princess Bride was Andre the Giant.
Oh,
Yes.
I love Andre.
Andre the Giant's role in The Princess Bride, iconic. Of course, Rob Reiner, tragedy happened.
Everyone was iconic in The Princess Bride.
Yes.
That's like literally an all-timer right there.
Rob Reiner, horrible tragedy last month, but he directed that movie. And it's one of my favorite movies of all time.
Yep, me too.
One of my favorite movies. I think if you are a certain age and you have parents of a certain age, you've seen that movie.
Yeah.
You have to. It's a classic.
Yeah, it's
an
phenomenal.
absolute classic. So shout
And
out.
Andre was a big part of that.
He was a huge part of it.
Yeah, he was really good in it, honestly.
He was amazing.
Yeah. I wish he had been in more roles, honestly, before he passed. It's really a shame.
Yeah, because that was towards the end of his life.
Yeah.
I think it was 1989 The Princess Bride came out. I want to say. Hold on.
Really that late? I thought it was 87 or something like that.
Princess Bride. Okay, 87. You're right, 87. So that's about 6 years before Andre died, and he was already slowing down in the ring.
Yeah.
Couldn't do much anymore. But I'm glad he was able to be a part of that.
Yep, me too.
Another modern wrestler who still wrestles to this day. Adam Edge.
Yeah.
Cope.
Still in shows to this day.
Yes. He's got his big acting break in Vikings after he retired from his neck injury
Hey, listen here. He was in
not-
Haven before that.
and he was also in Haven.
Don't forget Haven.
And now
Haven fans rise up.
he stars in the Percy Jackson show on Disney Plus.
As Ares, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't say he's ever been an incredible actor, but I mean, he's good.
No, he's good enough
Yeah.
to be in these roles.
Yeah.
These like side, like kind of villainy roles.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then what else we got here? She mentioned the women. She mentioned the ladies. I didn't actually write any down. That's horrible of me. But
Wow. Look at this guy.
one I could think of off the top of my head had a huge role in a huge show. We mentioned Pedro Pascal earlier. Talking about Mercedes.
Yeah.
Mercedes Vernado, Mercedes Monet, Sasha Banks in The Mandalorian.
Yep.
Had a nice side role there. Got some action figures made of her for Star Wars. That was pretty cool.
Got Becky Lynch as the Marine.
Becky Lynch
after the Miz passed away in that series or something. I don't remember exactly what happened to
I
the
don't
Miz in that.
Well, not just the Marine for Becky Lynch. She is now in the new Star Trek Starfleet series. She also was in Happy Gilmore 2,
Gilmore 2.
alongside Max JF.
That's true.
Max just pretty much played himself. Becky
worked great.
also kind of played herself,
Yeah.
but it worked out. It
Yeah.
worked out great. Of course, Max played Happy Gilmore's one of his sons, and Becky played one of the villains who played in the fun golf league. It's essentially a parody of Live Golf, except way more extreme. So she's making her name in Hollywood right now. She won't be wrestling very long.
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't
curious
think.
how much longer she's going to go in the ring.
Probably not very long. Now that she's a mom.
I mean,
and-
she can still kick it, don't get me wrong, but I mean, her acting career's taken off, I mean, slow launch, but it's a launch nonetheless. And, like you said, with the mom thing, I think it's going to be like when Rollins retires, she'll retire or something like that, or maybe vice versa.
Rollins has already said he's not going past 45. So that's about
How old is he now?
He's almost 40. So
I don't even know if I'll make it to that.
Right. I don't think she will either.
Yeah.
The Miz.
Oh,
Mike Mizanin.
to play.
So Mike Mizanin got the attention of WWE when he was on The Real World on MTV.
Oh, yeah.
The Real World was a reality show where they put a bunch of 20-somethings in a house and made them try to get along.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Yep. Well, he became one of the stars of that show, and then he came to Tough Enough.
Yep.
Was a contestant on Tough Enough. Did not win. That was John
Got
Morrison.
second, but that was a blessing.
That was John Morrison who won that, right?
No, I think it was that guy, like Pulser. or
Oh,
whatever his name
Daniel
was.
Pewter.
Yeah, Pewter.
Oh, then he was in the Royal Rumble, and Kurt Angle beat him up because he stiffed Kurt Angle.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was Pewter.
Well, anyway,
I think that was that season.
The Miz and John Morrison were on that season of Tough Enough. And they should have won, but they didn't.
That's honestly probably a good thing.
Yes.
Because, I mean, The Miz is still kicking it to this day.
Yeah, and The Miz has turned this into like a 25-year career.
Yeah.
He is also
One of my favorites of all time.
He also started in the Marine, did a whole Hollywood gimmick himself for a few years,
Yep.
except he wasn't like Dwayne. He actually stayed with WWE. So shout out to Mike Miz, fellow Clevelander, who probably shares my opinion about LeBron James. There's other wrestlers out there.
Can we talk about Bill Goldberg, please?
Yes, we can talk about Bill. Bill Goldberg, as we mentioned earlier, there was another wrrestler with a Santa movie on here. He was in a movie called Santa's Sleigh.
Oh my! I
Sleigh-
love this film so much.
Sleigh was spelled S-L-A-Y. It's not Slay. It's
Slay.
Slay. Like he's gonna kill you.
Yeah.
This is such
so
a stupid
good.
movie.
No, it's great.
It's hilariously good.
It's phenomenal.
It's a Christmas classic in my house. So essentially, the plot is like there's like this 3,000-year curse, and this version of
Who
Santa
cares?
Claus comes
Who
back,
cares?
and he starts just murdering people left and right on Christmas Eve.
It's hilarious.
He's not delivering gifts; he's delivering knives into your
He's
chest.
delivering sharpened candy
Yeah.
canes to your throat.
Gory, nasty. If you are above
It's not like Terrifier gory. It's just
It's
like
funny gory.
It's funny gory.
It's funny, gory, but it's still, if you're under 17, ask your parents' permission before you watch that one.
But it's really fun.
He also was in The Longest Yard. You know who else was in The Longest Yard?
Who?
Just kidding. Stone Cold and Great Khali.
Yeah.
They were both in The Longest Yard, the remake of The Longest Yard with Adam Sandler.
Right.
A lot of Adam Sandler and wrestling crossover, huh?
Yeah. How about that?
Look at that.
Does he like wrestling?
He does.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, I think he
I've never
does.
really heard if he's made opinions on that. I
Yeah,
mean,
he-
he must. If,
He shows up to WWE shows sometimes. Yeah. So Stone Cold was the biggest name in the 90s for wrestling. Bigger than Dwayne.
what?
What? But Stone Cold translating to the big screen doesn't have that presence like Dwayne
Never really
does.
worked. He was a lead man in some other movie too that I remember seeing on like I don't know some
Yeah.
channel someday.
I can't remember.
It probably wasn't worth remembering.
Yeah. You know who else was in an Adam Sandler movie?
Who?
The Big Show.
Oh yeah,
Captain Insano.
Insano.
Captain Insano, Waterboy. He played a wrestler named Captain Insano.
He's been in
As a
what,
Waterboy
like a
is-
million WWE films.
Yeah. He was also in The Big Show Show.
Yeah.
And I was very upset that The Big Show's theme wasn't, well, it's The Big Show.
Show.
It was not that. And
should've
why
been.
wasn't it that?
It just should have been.
That's
right.
like that's the slam dunk theme song.
Exactly.
Triple Paul was in The Chaperone. It was awful. Demon Kane and See No Evil. This will be the
And
last
See
one.
No Evil too.
And See No Evil too.
Don't forget they made two of those
So-
for some reason.
Kane stars in this horror film called See No Evil.
Unmasked Kane.
Unmasked Kane. Demon Kane.
Yeah.
2006. And there's a storyline that's tied into this. The date of like 5/16 or what, I can't remember the date right now. It's not off the top of my head.
Oh yeah, March. What was it?
It's like May 15th, some stupid May 19th, I think. So
Who really cares?
at the pay-per-view, he wrestles a fake masked Kane who looked like Kane from the 90s,
My God.
who was played by Luke Gallows.
Yeah.
And it was so stupid that they abandoned it like the next night.
Yeah.
So that was the tie into See No Evil. And
And it did such a big build up to it too. I think the build up lasted like months with him like being scared of this number and this date. And then
is he alive or is he dead? Yeah, that's all he said the entire time. Well, somehow we ate up 25 minutes already doing this. Right. So we're almost done. Reminder, VCW at the Masonic Temple in Norfolk on February 7th. Please get your tickets. We will have another guest on the show, I think next week or the week after, involving that show. So get your tickets. Again, VCW, Virginia Championship Wrestling, at the Masonic Temple in Norfolk on February 7th. That's it.
All right.
We're done. We're actually going to talk about real wrestling next week, I think. So
yeah, baby.
Yeah, but that was fun. All right. We'll see you next time.
See No Evil 3 coming to theaters.
Oh, God. All right. We're out. Goodbye.
Bye.